100. Oh my goodness. Some cool little rollies here. Hey y'all, Chris Jameson, JMO, coming at ya from backyardbend.com. I am at Subaru of Bend, picking up the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. The Crosstrek has been completely and radically redesigned from previous years. This will be Backyard Bend's first ever real-world drive test of an automobile. All right, let's get out of here. You rolling? The first thing that everybody always wants to ask, of course, is, oh, how much horsepower does it have? Well, let's just dump it from a standstill here and kind of see what happens in just full, regular, stock automatic. This car definitely does not have a lot of horsepower. It's relatively, well, it's pretty tame. It feels like the most torque is between 30 and 50 miles an hour. I'm going 60 right now, and if I dump it at 60, you're doing, it's not bad. So your highway passing power is gonna be, I'm gonna give it a strong medium. We're on this old highway here, so we have a lot of like little bumps. The small bump compliance of this car is fabulous. Yeah, you know, it's handling the bumps just fine. Lots of little potholes. It feels pretty good. The stability of the car at 80 is pretty comfortable. What's it gonna do in a straightaway at 100 on a road that's a little bit bumpy and a little bit throwy? I think 80 is gonna be a nice, safe top speed for this car. I've been told that this new Crosstrek with X mode, where it really shines, is in its off-road capabilities. It's got great ground clearance. I was told by Subaru, like, don't hold back, you know, go to town. So, you know, I don't want to, obviously don't want to break anything off, but we got a great abandoned gravel pit here with some pretty steep little pitches and different things that we can climb down. Okay, we're gonna try X mode going uphill. This is a pretty steep, rutted out thing here. Let's go, let's give it a try. I'm gonna drop it down to 1. I got my little, I got my little paddle shifters here. Wow, this is really steep and really loose. Oh my goodness, I'm a little nervous. No. This might be a little on the steep side. X mode works going backwards. All right, X mode. Oh yeah, see there it is, traction controlling in that sand hole, but really nicely done. I'm really impressed by this whole X mode thing. It is really, really great. So you just turn it on, everything's on automatic, you got a super steep hill here, and you just let go. I mean, granted, you've got to steer, but the Subaru does all the work for you. We got crazy, crazy holes here. Wow, look at this, are you kidding? Amazing, granted, and be ready, it makes lots of weird noises, but that's normal. That's normal stuff. Really impressive. Nice job, Subaru. Really nice job. Let's just talk about just general rough road handling. Okay, I found a little course here in the woods. Pretty sandy, a little bit loose. I got everything just in automatic. X mode is actually turned off. It's designed for low speed kind of rock crawling. Traction control is left on. Subaru is supposed to be a rally car company. I'm gonna keep things obviously pretty mellow, but let's kind of rip through here. Watch out, I don't want to hit any branches. Like I said, the steering and the nimble effect of this car is great. You can definitely see where Subaru has its rally roots. Nice. This car is very handles very well. traction control is actually really smooth. It doesn't jump in and like kind of take over your driving. The traction control actually is quite subtle. For the final aspect of this test, I'm going to put the car into manual mode, test out the paddle shifters, see how they operate, how quick they are. We've picked a section of abandoned, closed off highway. There's no traffic, lots of cracks, lots of potholes, lots of stuff to look out for. So there's gonna be a lot of braking and a lot of acceleration, a lot of small bump compliance out of the suspension, also with some really like dodging shopping carts and kids running out in the street style. So there's first. Definitely a little bit more control with the manual. So lots of potholes to dodge here. Definitely a little bit on the rough side. Oops, shift down, dodge those bad boys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, down in first, let's dump it. Yeah, first gear is actually pretty tall. It's not that short. I mean, you're going 40 miles an hour in first gear. Yeah, the shifting is quick. I will give the paddle shifters that. They're very, very quick. So they shift right on command. There's no lag in the paddle shifting at all. Definitely not overpowered, but I guess that's what the STI is for. I have officially driven the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. The highlight of this vehicle is without a doubt X Mode. X Mode is something that you would find in a $120,000 Ford Raptor or other car like that. For speeds below 20 miles per hour or so, I don't know the exact details, X Mode turns you into a professional rock crawler. Now granted, you don't have a ton of ground clearance, so maybe you're not gonna actually be a real rock crawler, but the point is it can take an average driver and allow them to climb and descend some pretty rough, undulating, crazy Jeep roads of sand and rock. Very well designed by Subaru. Now the car's not terribly powerful, but that's okay, because I don't think that was the intention. The intention was predictability and safety. This car drives so predictable that I don't see any way, whether you're on ice or snow, that you could accidentally gun it and lose control. It's beautiful in that way. The suspension's a bit soft, so at higher speeds and corners, the car starts to sway a little bit, so it is not a race car machine. Don't get one thinking that. If you need to do that, go the WRX STI route. But for a family grocery getter that has off-road capability, it's one of the most amazing vehicles I have ever driven. You know what's really, really cool is X Mode works in reverse.
Is that what it was?
It was awesome. Oops. Do you think we can X Mode down that hill, I wonder? Interesting. Okay, that was kind of cool. I could go back and do that one. Ooh, I'm gonna slow down. That's a big old pothole right there. It's a rim bender.